Hey folks, new project. This is a International 350 utility tractor. We're going to tear a valve body apart. See if I can get my camera to pick it up. Got a leak right here on this thing. Right here on your controls, this runs your 3-point lift, which is, this one back here does, and then this is your loader. But, like I said, we got a really bad hydraulic leak. You can see there is just fluid just everywhere. And we got to tear this little plate off this valve body right off the front and see what's in it. So I will tear this apart and I'll turn the camera back on when I get it apart. But there's only 4 bolts there and then this line that goes back to the back side. So we'll tear it apart and see what we got. And then I'll turn the camera back on. Show you more. Hey folks, we're back. We got it apart. And I got some good news. Let me get this up here, maybe we can see this. It's got O-rings. Whoop, way too bright. Let me go back over here. Alright. What the problem is, there's O-rings in this, and these are collapsed, and they're leaking. They're below the metal. No matter how tight you get to the metal, still leaks. So, I think all we got to do is put some new O-rings in it, because there's no gaskets in it at all. But there's 3 O-rings. This plate went up against this valve body, just like that. You can see it with my fingers. But it went just like that right there. On the outside, there's 3 O-rings on it. Right there you can see. Let me get, bear with me here. Trying to hold it and do everything. But right there, there, and there. And they're all just flat, which is where it was leaking the worst. And then on the back side of this valve body right here, you know, this was mounted here. It looks just like this one. There's 2 of them, one on the back, one on the front. You got a line going from one to the other. But they're just alike. There's a flat plate here, this valve body, and then it goes against the tractor. Well, there's 3 O-rings on the back of this too, if the camera will pick it up. There, there, and there. So, and they're all flat, they're all wore out. And yeah, I know I got a mess, but you know what do? You gotta, just part of it. We can clean up messes. But you can see where the O-rings was hitting on the back. It really wasn't leaking, but this front was horrible. So I think we're gonna have a real easy fix. So if anybody else has got an old International with this valve body set up that's leaking, it's not too bad to fix. There's no gaskets or nothing, just them O-rings. And I got an O-ring kit, so I will go dig it out and find one that fits and replace all 6 of these. And I'll put it back together and I'll turn the camera on and show you. And I shouldn't have no leaks because it's just, 6 O-rings, 3 on the front, 3 on the back. So it ain't as bad as I thought it was. So if you got to tear one apart, don't be scared. It wasn't too bad. Alright, I'll shut the camera off and I'll turn it back on after we pop the O-rings in and put it back together. I'll show you some more here in a little bit. Hey folks, we're back. I got it back together and all the new O-rings and everything put in it. So, and I got the hydraulic fluid topped off, so let's see. Better get out of gear before I run somebody over. Let's see if we can get it started and see if anything will leak. Alright folks, hopefully you can hear me for the tractor, but she's running. And we have got absolutely no leaks. It's a little bit wet from before where everything got spilled, but there ain't no drop of leaking out of it now. Before it was pouring, so cut that off. Runs good, but it's noisy. So I'll go ahead and repeat myself in case you couldn't hear me, but running great, ain't a drop leaking out of it. We got her fixed, so it is fixed. And before it was just, pouring out of this thing. So it's fixed. And I guess that's it. So if you ever have to tear one of these apart on I think a 300's got the same valve body too, but there's nothing in it. There wasn't no gaskets or nothing. It just had 6 O-rings in it. So easy fix, popped them right in, 4 bolts, whole thing come off, and then we put her back together. So if you're ever doing something like this, just remember the golden rule. Assembly is opposite of disassembly. Don't be afraid to take nothing apart. Just pay attention and put it back the way you found it. So that's the way I've always done it. But she's fixed. So success for me. So as always, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.